Hey Virgo, happy Tuesday. This is your energy read for today. Whenever you see this message, it's going to be a timeless message. Please take what you need and leave the rest. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Earthly Virgo. This is a channel where we are all what? The Virgo. Okay, let's get started. I heard that song. Kool and the gang, get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. How you gonna do it when you really don't want to dance? By standing on the wall. That's could be a party. Traveling. Maybe traveling. A party coming. Could be buying real estate. Maybe transferring or moving to one place to another to get a home and celebrating your home. Okay. Somebody could be getting over a short-term relationship. It didn't last as long as you thought it did. It's like the quickest that relationship started, it ended. Possibly met this person on trip. We could have met this person abroad. It was a short-term connection. It wasn't meant to be forever. Your soulmate is still on his or her way to you. Okay, so keep open, keep hope alive for love, for soulmate. Okay, Queen of Cups. This is conversing with somebody, and I see two things. I see travel. I see parties. Like I said, like that song by Kool again. Get down on it. Okay, party. You're kind of like a wallflower. You don't like to dance. You know, you kind of like the person that just sits there. But your friends and family, they're going to make you dance at this party. This is a celebration. It could also be a celebration with somebody retiring. Because I did see a mature man. Okay, what's going on with this energy for you, Virgo? I also see you moving from one place to another, like you're moving from Texas to, what is this I'm hearing? It could be Georgia. Like you're moving from one place to another. But it's like, man, both of them got bad weather, so what's the point, you know? Okay, what's this message for you, Virgo? Four of Pentacles. Maybe this could be a surprise party that they're having for you, or that you are bringing out. Like you're helping somebody plan for something, you're paying for their trip to where the party is. I see some sort of illusion, or somebody's like confused to what a situation or what it is that I really want to do. He or she fires me up. This could have been somebody, like you met somebody on a trip somewhere, a short trip. Like you came home, you were there maybe not less than a week, and all of a sudden, you know, it was like a fling, kind of like how Stella did. She brought the guy home with her, something like that. How Stella got her groove back. I feel like you traveled somewhere, you met someone, and you connected in some way. You thought that this person was a soulmate, or like they made you felt something, or feel a way, or experience something with that person in that moment in time that you didn't feel it with anybody else. So you're still holding on to that. It's like, I don't know, kind of like the yo-yo. They're pulling you in back and forth. Maybe you go visit them, they come visit you, but you never, kind of like a long distance relationship. All right. But you may meet somebody else, though. I don't think that this is your true soulmate. There's somebody else here, and you could have partied with this person. They could have met. You could have met them at a party, you know, or they could have met you at some sort of party or some sort of gathering. It could have been a business conference or something like that. It was short term. It wasn't anything that was meant to be forever. This is just somebody who you kicked it with or something like that. And I feel like it was a great connection if you were where they are, the state that they're in, or vice versa. I really do think that it would have been a good thing. This could have been a vacation, like I said, how Stella got her groove back. Uh, this could have been a honeymoon. Maybe there was something going on to where you traveled, something to where somebody was having a honeymoon or something, or it felt like you were on a honeymoon because this person took you to new heights. Possibly bought some property somewhere, moved somewhere to a brand new location. This person could have been your neighbor. They could have been the person that rented you the house, or sold you the house, showed you the house or something. I just think that it was over quicker than it started. Possibly threw you for a loop. I have money. I have career. It's about the career, and I have a spiritual growth, which was on the bottom of the deck. I have your open relationship as well. Okay, no commitment, casual, open. You were casual with each other. It was like, hey, hit it and quit it. It wasn't anything it wasn't, it was spiritual. Okay, I feel it was deep, it was passionate, but it's not endearing, it's not long term. This is, I have obstacles here. The blockages that are in your way with this connection is that they're not meant to be your soulmate. That's the big block there. They're blocking you, and you're blocking them because you're not their true soulmate, and they're not your true soulmate. They're not the one. They're not the one. Okay, they're not. I just feel like more importantly in your life right now is career and money. It feels like this trumps relationships for you because you've learned all about your spiritual growth. You can do without relationships, but you can't do without their money to pay those bills. Okay. Now, if you have somebody in your life, that's different. But if you're single right now, the most important thing you can do is work on your career and finances, even if you have to get help with their resume. Okay. This being a success in business. This is you advancing to the top, to the next level. I just heard to make the money that you need. It's going to better your finances, but you are definitely learning here with this spiritual growth. And it's expanding your soul. It's like you're reaching for higher planes. You're reaching for much more intensive relationships, the relationships that are enduring, these relationships that are going to last. That's what you're seeking, and you may not even be realizing, like, I don't need that in my life. I don't need a casual booty call every now and again. I want somebody who's going to be there for me long term. 100% they're in it to win it, just like I am. That's the kind of energy that you need. That's the kind of energy that you are changing into, because you've learned so much. They were not your true soulmates. Okay, they were just the right now person, the right now situation you got yourself into. Virgo's soulmate, the one they thought was their soulmate. How did they feel? The one that you thought was your soulmate, how did they feel about you? Yes. Three. I feel like they thought that you were a real good catch, like you were a prize. They felt like they could grow. You could grow on them, and they could grow on you. They wanted to grow with you. All right. They felt intensely and deeply for you, but I feel like there were blockages between you two. The space and time. It was almost as if we were in a different life. If our lives were different, if we lived closer, like in the same state or locality. If we were closer, then I think that we would make a beautiful couple. It felt good. I feel like it felt so good and it felt so right because they're prepping you for your next person. That's going to be your soulmate. Just like you're prepping them. They know what a real love feels like. They know what good, intense love making feels like. They know what it feels like with you. So when they get this new person, like, I'm not gonna. If it's not like that, then I don't want it. Okay, they're gonna know. So we got the fool card. They're gonna know. And they watched you. I feel like they watched you walk away from the last time. For the last time, it's like, man, I don't want you to go, but I know we don't live in the same place. I know you're not relocating here, and I can't relocate there. Let's just stay in touch. Let's just be friends, okay? When we see each other, let's just go out for dinner. Let's just hook up or whatever that dinner means to you and them. Y'all grown. Y'all can do what the hell y'all want to do. Because there's going to be a space and time for it. I just see this person really did like you, and if they had it their way, of course they would want you with them, and vice versa. They wanted to come together. They wanted to be with you as one entity, you and him or you and she, but it just didn't turn out that way, and that's just something that I feel like it may be hard to accept because you think about each other all the time, and it's like, you could have been dealing with a fire sign too, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but they definitely they thought very highly of you, and if given the chance, they would have fell head over heels in love with you, and vice versa. I have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and they were working their way at the top financially as well. The Justice card. So they were working their way at the top. But I feel like you all had to come to a decision. How are we going to make this work? We live in two totally different places. I don't care. Everything is all about you. Yeah, it is. Blah, 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 blah. And that's urgent like a motherfucker, from the end of I Love Jones. They hated to see you walk away and vice versa. I'm hearing that song, Against All Odds, which I heard in another reading I did for you, I think over the weekend. Yeah, listen to that song, Against All Odds. I'll put it in the comments. They hated to see you go. It was that I felt too that I won't say you all that they have regrets, but they really did. And I should have told you how I felt. I think this person just kind of regrets that they really didn't tell you exactly how they felt, because they feel that if they would have told you that they kind of fell in love with you, or they feel very deeply, or they feel that you're the one, that would have scared you away, so they didn't say it. Or maybe you didn't say it to them. And now they're holding on to it, but what more so that they're holding into is that the moments you all shared, the brief moments, whether you slept with each other or not, they're still thinking about that. They're still thinking about you. They're still thinking about, wow, I just let a good one get away. How am I going to get that opportunity again? Am I ever going to see Virgo again? How am I going to do that? Write you a letter, email, maybe put a letter in the postal mail to you or something. But they're definitely thinking about you. Okay, and they want to say something. I feel like they want to present you with something. It could be a poem, it could be a picture they drew of you in remembrance of you and you spending time with that person or something like that. It could be maybe you all took a picture together and they had somebody draw a picture they're going to send to you. They could send you some flowers, They're going to send you some sort of memento, whatever it is. They're going to make sure that you have it. That's too many. Whatever the memento is, they are going to send it to you. Okay. They definitely have you on their mind. I just heard Pinky in the Brain. Maybe your nickname is Pinky or theirs is Pinky, and also from Pinky in the Brain, and I think from Friday, one of the Friday movies or something. Okay. How are they feeling about you right now? The one who you thought was your soulmate. They thought you were their soulmate. Yeah. I have a new beginning. Wow. You gave me your heart and then you took it away. You gave me your heart and then you left. It's like you gave me a part of you that I haven't had before, or it's been so long since I've had it, and you disappeared out of my life. I feel like this person has some regrets that they really didn't get to tell you how they felt about you, even though you just met or it was very brief with this person. And some of you've never even connected with this person sexually, but you connected soulfully. They felt something for you that they never felt for anybody else. But now it's like you've gone back home, or they had to go back home, come back home, or however you want to look at it. And the best thing that ever happened to them walked out of their life. And they wanted to go after you, but they know that you had a life here to live, or wherever it is. I'm saying here, like you live where I live at. But I feel like they know that you walking away from. I don't think that they like to see your back turned away from them. All right. I feel like they may come to drive to see you if you live close enough for that, though. They may drive, or they may find a way to get to you. It could both be by boat, whatever, train, planes, automobiles, or whatever. They want it to stop. What's on right here? I'll get there if I can. Olita Adams. I'll put that song in the comments. And listen to the words of both of those songs, okay? Against All Odds, and I'll get here if I can. I have I see a lot of communication here, a lot of maybe some text messaging or something like that. And I feel like they're going to come to where you are to visit, I think that they're going to come to visit. See, they may bring some flowers or something with them, because this person feels very deeply for you. And the exchange was very beautiful between the two of you, too. And they're holding on to that. They're holding on to how beautiful that moment was with you. And like I said, some of you all may have never sexually connected with this person, but you connected by the heart chakras, okay, and by that sacral chakra. But they're definitely missing you. They're definitely feeling you, and the energy that you two had, the exchange that you had, was beautiful. It wasn't ordinary. It was something that was extraordinary about the love, the moments that you shared with one another. And he or she is missing that. They want that back. So, like I said, I don't think that you're going to end up with this person, but they do feel for you. Okay. Let's pull one more. Person you thought was your soulmate. I'm present and creativity. So they're going to always be around you energetically, and vice versa. I think that your hearts are going to always be connected. So they're going to find a creative way to communicate with you. They're going to give you something. They're going to send you something, a photo, a picture, a painting, or something, flowers, or something. They're going to send you some sort of thing that's going to help you remember the moments that you all shared. Because They when you were there, you were there. And when they were there, they were there. It's like, wow, why does it seem like the world has stood still now that we're together? How am I ever going to forget this? This feeling is so good. I don't want to leave. But bottom of the deck, we have this inner strength. Both of y'all have to have this inner strength to let this go, because you're only prepping yourself for the next level of love, a higher love with your true soulmate. This was like the beginning of something, and he or she tore your heart out. But I feel like ultimately, yeah, you're going to be that way until this right one comes along. I'm hearing that song. It's sad to belong to someone else when the right one comes along. I put that in the comments too. Love. That's the ultimate desire for not only you, but for him or her as well. And that's where this is headed, to love, to true love, that soulmate energy that you crave and that you've always dreamt about, Virgo. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. Amazing. You just got to be patient. Sometimes things feel so good to us that we want them to be real. But sometimes that's just prepping us, and that's just showing you what real love feels like. Okay? That's what they're doing. They showed you what real love feels like, and you showed them what real love feels like. So when they get with somebody else, if it doesn't give them the feeling that you gave them or something much, much more deeper, then you don't want them. Don't waste your time. All right? Talk to you later.